Hey guys, what is up? It is your friendly neighborhood Ibis here, back again with another Isaac Break Run. This time I'm gonna start with the pickaxe again because I'm a fucking monster. I'm a heathen. But at the very least, I'm not a heretic. So, you know, that counts for something. But, yeah, so, Ipecac. Let's go. Let's do it. So, I have nothing to talk about, by the way. So, hopefully, I'll figure something out. I was trying to think of topics to cover, and the only one I could come up with, and I honestly feel a little bit bad that this is the only topic I could come up with, but when you are, for example, let's say you're in a Skype call, right? And somebody in the Skype call breaks out in song, right? Like, let's say they're going, "Is this the real life?" You know, they start singing. But, like, actually singing, not like what I just did, which could only be considered singing if you're tone deaf. But let's say somebody breaks out in song, and the other people are going to start singing along. Are you the kind of person that sings along in your own perspective, or do you sing along to make it work for them? Because there's two types of people in the world. Those who make the songs while in a Skype call work for them, or those who make the songs work for the other people. I am of the latter rather than the former. I am the kind of person who I will try and, you know, if I'm the one who, like, initiates it, I will stay very strict to the like, tempo, I guess, to the beat of the song. So I do not react to the other person going, because in that situation, when the other person starts singing along, they'll be synced up with me. And even if I don't hear it at all, they're definitely hearing it, for sure. It's definitely working for them. But yeah, that's all I got, by the way. That's my only conversation topic for this episode. So this will be a fun one. But I do think it's an interesting one. Mostly because I'm also the kind of person who, like, I don't know. I'm just the kind of person who, I don't want to say selfless, because it makes me sound the opposite of that if I say I'm very selfless. Right? It sounds like I have something to prove or something, but I mean, it's kind of true. Like, for example, that's frustrating. Please don't be here. Ah, damn it. Dicks. But I mean, I'm the kind of guy who, fuck, who, at, like, a stop sign, right? Four-way stop, let's say, and me and the other guy get there at the exact same time. I'll signal for them. I'll be like, yo, go. You got this. No problema. I'm not the kind of guy who's like, oh no, fuck you, I'm gonna go, and then just drive, and then the other person starts driving, and then we get into a fucking car accident because of it. Because I like to avoid car accidents, personally. You know, it's a certain amount of times so far in my life. One, I haven't been able to avoid an accident, but that's not my problem at all. Also, I'm realizing I didn't. So when I was, you know, talking about the car wreck that I got in, the crash, I never really mentioned what happened with his car. I don't think. So I'll elaborate. He had, I believe, and this was from the report. I'm not 100% certain if this is the absolute truth, but his car was a Corvette, I believe, like a 95, and I know for a fact it was inoperable after the crash, meaning mostly, and because he hit me head on, it was the front of his car. I mean, he's fucked, right? Like, his car's probably totaled. And it's a old-ass Corvette, so, I mean, go me or something. It's not that I want his car to be mega fucked up, but you know what? If you're gonna essentially run a red light and then lose control trying to avoid a crash and skid into somebody else and crash into them, I mean, fuck you, you know? Fuck you. That's all I gotta say. Gotta be more aware of your surroundings when you drive a goddamn car. Can't just wing it willy-nilly. Yes, please. Flat pennies, great. It's mostly great because I ain't got shit for keys. Key, please. Damn it. Man. That's a key. Wait. Can't be there, right? Yeah. Could be here. And I don't think I actually hit it in the right spot yet. Okay, it's not there. That's upsetting. Key, please? Thank you. That was 2 keys. That's real good. That's 4 keys. That's insane, actually. Okay. Wow. Wow. Wow! Okay. I was about to say, I'm gonna blow up all these mushrooms and hope for a magic mush, but immediately I realized I didn't need to blow them up to get a magic mush. I blew them up anyway. Because maybe a mini mush popped out. Or maybe just great pills. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to the idea of a balls of steel. Whoop. Interesting. No! Ah, shit. I knew it. I knew the second I entered this room that I was fucked. I entered from the bottom, which is not normally where you enter that room from, and that kind of just spelled my doom. Oh well. Keyboard. You okay there? I'm not gonna reroll yet. I'm gonna check out what we got, because our boss room has to be like, you know, 2 rooms away at this point, at most, so I would like to find out what's in there first. Specifically the deal with the devil, if I get it. Apparently, this floor's gigantic, so 2 rooms at most is inaccurate, and I apologize. Oh well. Alright, what do we got? Peopleton. Thank God he didn't leave for so long. Okay, Squeezy's great. And now I can actually begin protecting my red hearts. So that floor, I mean, technically, every floor from now on, until I take another deal with the devil, is as equally likely to be, like, to get a deal with the devil. So, whatever. But, anyway. Let's go check out the curse room. I actually should have done that before grabbing all the spirit hearts. Oh well. I threw one away. Or 2 away. Ah. Fuck. Or 2 away sure is right, isn't it? I don't like these. Thank you. Alright, well. That sucks. Real bad, actually. Yeah, whatever. Fuck it. I mean, we're alright. We have Magic Mush, 9-volt, Ipecac, the map. Sorry, that was a weird noise, wasn't it? I have a... Don't you guys love it when you take a fast food cup and you move the straw up and down and it makes a... Isn't that a great noise? It's McDonald's, by the way, in case you were wondering. I had no idea how I'm supposed to avoid that in that situation. Jesus Christ, man. These are not good enemies to be popping up for me. Not at all. Okay. No! Yes! Huh. I do have one thing to talk about. Finally, it popped into my head. And that is from the cards in the Grand Tournament. First of all, I did that pre-order pack opening. And then I did the thing that you don't do, which is after making a pack opening video for a set of cards, I then bought more packs and didn't make a video on those. Which is a mistake, because I'm sure you guys would have enjoyed seeing it. But I got more packs, because I was like, I ain't got shit from this set yet. So I got more packs, and in those more packs, I got a fuckload of cards. Like, a really good amount of cards that are actually relevant. At least, currently relevant. Alright, let's see what we got in here. Holy fuck. Shit! I want them both. So I'm gonna take Humbling Bundle, and then we're gonna hope. We're gonna just hope that enough coins drop. Okay, the battery is interesting. I hate you, game. Luck Up is a great start. Double Luck Up, in fact, is actually incredible to my whole I need coins thing. Let's just do this right now to attempt to get a deal with the double item, which could theoretically help me get more coins. Yeah, Halo. That's pretty good. Well, not yet. Fuck it. I'll take it. That's good enough for me. And I'm grabbing the battery because I'm an idiot, and also it doesn't really matter, so. Okay, so Secret Room is absolutely 100% right here, which is great. That's not a good chest at all. In fact, that might be the worst case scenario for a chest in this situation. Open, please. That's not enough coins. Don't. Why? Why? What causes you to bounce like that? Fuck off, game. Fucking sack of shit. God damn it, dude. Please, more money. Fuck off. Oh my god. Alright, the game is really just fucking with me at this point. What? How did it not hit that guy? Alright. Well, I mean, this is cool and all, but I don't get Black Handle, which is very upsetting. Well, I don't yet, I guess. I guess I still have a small shot. I don't know what it is, aside from minuscule, but I believe that I still have a chance. Alright, I guess it has to be here. Well, did I actually? Is there any way to get money out of a super secret room? I actually have no fucking idea. I was just trying to keep hopes high. Well, I guess we're done on this floor then. That's frustrating. I had plenty of great opportunities to get that Black Handle. I took a gamble, and I lost, so shit happens. But anyway, what I was saying about the Grand Tournament. Firstly, I got the card Saboteur, 3 mana, 4/3. Your opponent's hero power costs 5 more next turn. In all of the packs I've opened, right, which is now what, 90? I have gotten more Saboteurs than any singular common in the set. I believe I I was sort of keeping track. I believe I've gotten 8 Saboteurs, including 2 gold. So if Saboteur ever becomes like a really good card, I've already got 2 gold and we're set. But in the much more likely event that it stays a highly mediocre card for the rest of time, it's not great. Bloop. 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 I like the pills. I'm not going to take a starter deck, so I'm just going to say fuck that shot. There's a Tinted Rock. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay. Oh wow. Okay. Sure. Doom da ga go da boom ga ga. But yeah, in my set of 40 cards. So in my initial set, my pre-order set of not 40 cards, 40 packs. In my pre-order set of 50 packs, I got 2 legendaries, right? I got Adric the Pure and what was the other one? I don't remember. I got 2 legendaries though. Adric and Mistcaller, right? Which are both okay, but I don't see them being metagame staples, really. So I was a little bit peeved, I suppose, that those were my pre-order pack legendaries. But then, in the 40 packs, I got 3 legendaries. I got Ronin. I got... who did I fucking get? Shit, man. I don't remember. Yes. I don't know. All I remember is that I got Ronin because Ronin's the fucking bomb. I got Ronin. I built a Tempo Mage deck using Ronin, and holy fuck! Oh, I got Skeleton Knight. Fuck off with your bullshit. I got Ronin. I got Skeleton Knight, and I got. I don't remember, man. Stop it! You fucking spiders! Oh my god. Teratoma, Fistula are the worst fucking bosses ever. 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 I would fight Haunt for eternity if I never had to deal with those 2 bosses. I really would. I really would. But yeah, Ronin is not a fair card. Legitimately. I legitimately think he is not a fair card. Like, my initial thoughts on Ronin were, yeah, he's good. He'll easily replace, what's his fucking face in Tempo Mage, right? Like, the spare part generator guy. The Battlecry Death Rattle, get a spare part. I'm like, yeah, he'll easily replace that. That's, I mean, I don't think that's a weird statement at all. I think that's fairly expected, but, I'm too slidey. Okay, eyeball. Jesus Christ. Okay. Fuck off. What the fuck is this shit? I don't need more tears. Thank God. Alright. But, Ronin. 8 mana 7/7, Death Rattle, put 3 Arcane Missiles in your hand. Nobody's gonna be like, that's a bad effect. Right? Nobody. Because they'd be stupid to say that. And I don't know how many people would be like, that's an insane effect. But it is. Like, everybody made the immediate comparison to, what is it? Is it Avenging Wrath? Is that the Paladin spell? It's like 6 mana, 8 damage, split randomly. Paladin spell. Everybody made the comparisons to that, right? And that's reasonable. They're very similar effects in that regard. You know, they're both randomly placed damage. One's 8 damage, the other's 9. one's over 3 separate cards that are all acquired from the same guy, blah, blah, blah. Lots of comparisons that you can draw. But the important thing to note is that the best part about it, in my brief gameplay with it, the best part about that shit, hands down, is the fact that it is 3 different spells. Because when you combo it with Flame Waker, all hell breaks loose. Just, that's it. Like, that's literally, that's it. All hell breaks loose. It turns Ronin's Death Rattle to just 3 arcane missiles to, well, to, you know, a slightly better Avenging Wrath for less mana. It turns it from that into, what is it, 15 damage? To randomly split among all enemies? Seems reasonable, seems fine, you know? Alright, we gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. Okay. Good. Perfect. Yeah, we'll take more all stats up, sure. I don't like these. See ya. Alright. So, yeah, with Flame Waker it becomes insane. With Mana Worm it becomes insane. Just in general, it's insane. I mean, so... I played a game as Tempo Mage, right, with Ronin. And the insane part that happened was, like, I had my Ronin on the table forever. I was against a, like, mid-range Paladin, right? Which I think is also a pretty insane deck right now. Specifically with Murloc Knight. He's nuts. But, so it was mid-range Paladin. And I thought it was aggro Paladin for a long time. I mean, he went on turn 1 coin Minibot, which can literally be, you know, it can be any Paladin, really. Like, that's a very reasonable start that every single Paladin variant has access to, right? Because shielded Minibot's just that good that you play it in every Paladin deck. So, coin Minibot, yada yada yada, including like a Knife Juggler on turn 2. It looked like aggro to me. But he ended up being mid-range, and so he Aldor Peacekeeper'd one of my things. I think it was Dr. Boom he Aldor'd, which my Dr. Boom, I had an effigy out when Dr. Boom died, and the effigy turned him into a War Golem, which was pretty cool. But the coolest part was I had a Ronin on the table who got the shit kicked out of him a lot. So I think he was to like 7-2 or something like that. And I was like, okay. And then he played his second Minibot. And I was like, alright, well, he's gonna kill Ronin, so let's figure this out. So I drew Unstable Portal and played it. And the Unstable Portal got me a Crazed Alchemist, who switches the attack and health. So I used that to make Ronin into a 2/7, who then ate like 5 more minions, right? Like, Ronin has already eaten like 10 minions. And then from there, my Ronin eventually died, gave me 3 arcane missiles, which I then used to kill my opponent from 14 in combination with a fireball. He's a paladin, right? So he hero powers. He knew I had 3 arcane missiles in hand. So he hero powers, so there's 1 more target. My arcane missiles, obviously, I have 3. That does 9, right? 9, and then -1 because of the hero power, so it did 8 to him. He puts him at 6, and then I killed him with a fireball. Fuck this shit entirely. Can I stop hitting me? I'm just, fuck, dude. I couldn't even do anything in that room. I just got hit like 8 times. God fucking damn it, dude. Even when trying to skip that room, it's bullshit. Who designed that room and fucking fire them already? Christ. You know what? Fuck this shit, man. I just don't want to fight anything anymore. I'll fight this room. That seems fine. And this one. Can't wait to find out that I went the wrong way. And it's one step away from the first room. Well, now that I have the full card, I wouldn't be too terribly upset if that was the case, but I don't think it is. But yeah, like, I don't know, every time I've played Ronin so far, I've been like, this guy is not fair. This is a card that is going to be the greatest card in the entire metagame. Also, what I find so funny is that, you know, all the Patron Warrior complainers on Reddit, you know, there was an OTK using the new Druid Legendary Aviana, which I didn't think of this OTK, and I'm very upset with myself, because that's the sort of thing I normally look for. But what you do is you play Aviana, right? And this is like a true OTK. No Emperor Thorson or anything. You can use Thorson and it'll make the OTK faster. And it's a 7-card combo, which is roughly the same as the Patron Warrior OTK. Technically, Patron Warrior can get away with a 6-card OTK, but generally they need 7. Because they want Warsong, Frothing, Patron, Whirlwind, Death Bite. Like that's like the 7-card combo, right? And sometimes, you know, you replace one of those Whirlwind effects with the Thorson on a previous turn, or, you know, blah blah blah. Anyway, 7 cards is like that's the standard of Patron Warriors OTKs, right? Which are supposedly broken, according to all of Reddit. So, which are also not OTKs most of the time, because you need Thorson, actually, now that I think about it, in order to actually perform a double Frothing OTK. So, regardless, same amount of cards, yes please. On the same turn, mind you, in fact, could be even earlier than the Patron Warrior OTK, and it fucking... It kills you. And all of Reddit's like, yay! Woo! You know, they're just like going crazy over it, and it's like, you hypocritical motherfuckers. If Patron is broken, how can you see this and be like, well, this is perfectly reasonable, and I anticipate that I will not be upset of this combo existing ever. But regardless, what the combo is Aviana, the 9 mana, what is it, like a 5/5? 4/5, 5/5? Super expensive, tiny body. All your minions cost 1, right? With 10 mana crystals, that's what you gotta have. Well, 10 mana crystals, you play Aviana, right? You play Malagos. You innervate, double Faceless the Malagos, right? Now you're completely out of mana, and then you Moonfire. And that's it. And then they die, because that's 32. Right? That is a 32 damage 7-card combo with 10 mana crystals, which you can make. Technically, you can do it with less mana crystals if you have an extra innervate. You can do it with 8 mana crystals if you have an extra innervate. Right? And getting up in mana crystals is not necessarily difficult when you're going to play cards like, oh, I don't know, Nourish, which is a card draw card, which will make the combo more consistent, and also, if needed, can be used to ramp you. Right? Because isn't Nourish, it's a 5-mana spell, draw 3 cards, or get 2 mana crystals, I think. Right? That sounds right. So you're going to be playing like Nourish in that deck, which means getting to the 10 mana crystals is easier than Patron Warrior. Drawing cards is arguably easier than Patron Warrior, with all the tools that you have for card draw in Druid. And people are like, oh, what card draw? Well, you have Nourish for one, which is pretty good. You have your, what do you call? What's that card that nobody plays yet, but probably will be playing the shit out of? Damn it. if this deck ever becomes a real thing, which it should. I mean, if Patron's a real thing and people think it's broken, then I don't see how this thing would not be a real thing and wouldn't be considered broken. But, it's a minion, it's like a 3-drop, like a 2/4, I think, where either each player draws a card or each player gets a mana crystal, something like that. That card. You could easily play Cold Light Oracle. Like, you could literally just do this as the shell of Fatigue Druid with 2 combos in it, which is basically what Patron Warrior is, right? Patron Warrior, the reason it's so good is because it has consistency in the card draw, which Druid has comparable amounts, and also it has 2 combos in it. The Grim Patron combos. These fucking suck. The Grim Patron combos, which is just a board control combo generally. And then the Frothing combo, which is OTK. Well, in Druid, turns out there are now 2 very distinctly powerful combos that you can play in the deck, which are now the OTK with Aviana Malagos, Faceless, Moonfire. Or you can just play Force of Nature Savage Roar, right? Which is a 14 damage combo. And you can just do those both in the shell of a Fatigue Druid, right? With all the Fatigue Druid cards, like you could be playing Cold Light Oracle, you can be playing the each player draws a card or each player gets a mana crystal, you can be playing the, obviously, Ancient of War. Normally Fatigue Druid doesn't play Ancient of Lore, but I imagine you could play it just fine in this deck, so it could draw you to your combos faster. But my point is that Reddit's a fucking idiot. And all the people on Reddit are idiots, apparently. And there's going to be some new fucking cancer with Aviana combos and Druid, which I'm going to be so happy about, because everybody will be like, this is broken, Blizzard, please nerf! And then everybody will forget about Grim Patron. And then they'll realize that Blizzard was correct and they didn't need to nerf Grim Patron. Whoa. Anyway, my point is, Hearthstone's a cool game. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already so you can see more Isaac in the future, and maybe I'll do some Hearthstone videos with some of the new decks. We'll see. Maybe. Hopefully. I don't know. Bye!